Stay exactly where you are. Nothing needs to change. If something in you wanted to get ready, you can let that fade. Readiness isn't required here. You're already positioned correctly. Your body figured out before you did. One thing I want you to acknowledge, though, is this isn't a lesson. It's not even guidance. I'd like to call it a recognition process. And recognition doesn't ask permission. Notice how effort feels unnecessary right now. That's usually the first sign. The moment when trying would only interfere. Your attention is responding to tone, to certainty, to the absence of urgency. That's why you're still here. You don't need to follow instructions. Following implies choice. Your attention prefers alignment. If your thoughts drift, let them. Drifting is how depth announces itself. There's a point where awareness stops moving forward and begins turning inward on its own. You don't decide when that happens. You notice after. Imagine a spiral staircase beneath your attention. Not something you're standing at. Something you're already on. Each step curves gently downward. Smooth, unrushed. With every turn, outside details feel less relevant. The staircase continues until depth feels familiar, until stillness feels natural, until nothing feels urgent enough to interrupt without pushing up. That's enough depth for now. Notice how nothing needed to be forced. Nothing needed to be explained. Your nervous system recognizes the pattern and responded accordingly. You listen longer when certainty is present. Let me let you in on a little secret. That's not preference, it's orientation. Structure relieves you, even when you don't admit it. Silence carries more authority for you than reassurance ever could. You respond before you decide to. Decision is slower than response. Because you stayed, tension adjusts more easily now, not because of effort, because familiarity reduces resistance. Repetition doesn't dull this state, it stabilizes it. The staircase continues below the first level, not steeper, quieter. Each curve draws awareness inwards towards stillness. Thought becomes background texture, present but distant. You may notice heaviness or lightness, both signal depth. The staircase narrows perception until sensation remains. Nothing asks for a response. Nothing interrupts. You don't need to hold this intentionally. The state knows how to support itself. Blood rising, blood mirroring, perfectly. Later, something will return, not memory, recognition, a familiar sense without explanation. Awareness slightly rising now, just enough to remember the contrast. Coming up feels lighter, but also louder. You don't need to stay here. The staircase receives it without comment. Each return feels heavier than the last, not tiring, settling, like resistance losing interest. Up feels very alert. Down feels calm. Up engages the mind. Down quiets it. Moving between them smooths the edges of thought. There's nothing to decide. And after a few cycles, the mind stops trying to track position. Following becomes automatic. This is where relaxation deepens. Not because you went lower, but because effort stopped mattering. When effort dissolves, responsiveness takes its place. And you don't have to wait for direction. You move with what's already happening. That's why this feels so calming and inevitable. From here, the whispers continue naturally. You don't need to listen harder. You already are. Notice what happens when nothing is required of you. The body often responds with relief first. Relief spreads quietly, like warmth, reaching places that forgot to relax. Not intense, just unmistakably pleasant. When tension releases on its own, the nervous system rewards that. You may notice a gentle lift in mood, a lightness behind the eyes, a softness in the chest. That's not something you're doing. It's what happens when effort leaves. Pleasure doesn't need permission. It arrives when resistance stops negotiating. This kind of good feeling is steady. It doesn't spike, it spreads like warmth through the spine, like a slow smile forming without reason. You don't chase it. Chasing would interrupt it. What makes this feeling last is how little you interfere with it. It knows how to stay when left alone. Later, when you remember this state, the body will recall the sensation before the thought does. And that's normal. You won't need to return to recreate this. Your system already knows how to access it. This space simply reminded you what relaxation can feel like when nothing interrupts it. Let the feeling settle into something calm and satisfying. Not excited, not dull, just good. There's another staircase here, not below the last one, and not above it. Still turns, the step waiting, rotating slowly, like a tension rotating on itself. You're not descending inwards, you're rotating inwards, so gently. Each turn changes how depth feels before you know doesn't need heaviness more. Subtly, you might notice awareness rising. Thought doesn't fall away here. It's all stretching to sensation. Aware the staircase turns again, rising and again. With each rotation, your sense of position softens again. You don't know where you are on the stair anymore. That's the point. It feels low. Notice how awareness comes forward for a moment now. Just enough to realize how deep you already are. And as soon as you notice that, it fades again, deeper, quieter. Coming up briefly makes the return feel stronger. That contrast melts effort. This staircase responds to attention, not to effort, but to presence. When you notice sensation, the steps widen. When you stop noticing, they narrow. Either way, you continue. The staircase doesn't need direction. It knows how to follow your nervous system, turn by turn. Attention organizes itself. Thought, well, thought gives up, trying to lead. You may feel warmth now, or stillness. You may feel a spreading calm that doesn't need explanation. There's no correct sensation. What matters is that your body accepted the experience without needing to interpret it. This is where following stops feeling like an action and starts feeling like relief. Did you know that there's a point before the center where attention stops asking questions? Because questions lost relevance. You may notice how easy it feels to let sensations organize themselves, warmth finding its own path, breath settling without direction. That ease It isn't accidental. Whenever it drops away like this, the nervous system tends to reward the experience with satisfaction. You might feel a subtle lift now, a gentle expansion, a sense of this is right without needing a reason. If you do, there's no need to hold on to it. The more you let sensations come and go, the more pleasant they become. That's how following stops feeling like an action and starts feeling like a relief. Notice how your body already knows how to stay with what feels good without trying to intensify it. That restraint is part of why it deepens. You may also notice a quiet readiness forming, a willingness to continue without needing to know what comes next. That state where nothing needs to be proven or resisted is where alignment settles more comfortably. Stay with that for a moment. Absorption, deepening, quietly. The staircase completes one last turn. Not deeper, not higher, but centered. Centered is where attention rests when it trusts the process. You don't need to stay here deliberately. The state knows how to hold itself. When you return later, it will feel familiar,